giving my Chambly lecture about how the people up in Chambly are nicely dressed in the mornings and they go down and on a train.
What about them?
That makes it different.
You forgot your thought? Have you got camera fright or something?
No.
He's trying to think of something that would be appropriate to say.
That's it. If I could think of something that would just...
Okay, well, what do you think about the blacks in Decatur?
Blacks in Decatur. I would not dare put a racial remark on videotape.
Oh, no.
Because if I did and the wrong person got hold of it, I would be...
destroyed in Atlanta.
Destroyed in Atlanta. That's it.
Oh, well,
She gives me the worst.
I'm definitely going to take this
She's going to start
tape.
holding up cards in a minute.
I'm definitely going to take this tape to the mayor.
I have a lot of black friends.
What do you feel about Mayor Joe Frank Harris?
I've got a lot of black
Frank
friends in Atlanta, and
Mayor Young.
And
You like
I
him very much.
believe that they, the people, will get to the promised land.
Oh, good.
He may not get there with them, but they will get to the promised land.
Okay, what do you think about Mayor Young running for governor?
Governor? He's running for governor?
Yeah, he's going to be the first black to run for governor in Georgia.
I don't think he'll make it, personally speaking.
He's running for governor?
If he's running. I don't think, I think someone will shoot him. But,
no, don't say that.
But, well, I mean, it's just, that happens. That's just a way. Maybe it'll be different these years, but if like in the 60s when certain racial groups started moving upwards in political influence, they got a lot of problems. Now, he might be able to do it because Jesse Jackson made it all the way to running for vice president. He didn't get shot. But it's just something he might be able to try.
Okay, what do you think about Baker being sentenced to 50 years in prison?
I think Jim Baker will probably enjoy his time there and will be able to find something to do. And soon they'll probably have television cameras there and he'll be doing a PL type thing from prison when he becomes born again. And I'm sure he will become born again because he'll do that. Okay.
Do you feel like his life sentence in prison is better than a life sentence with Tammy Baker?
Oh, definitely. That goes without saying. I think everybody in America has come to that conclusion, and that it was more merciful for him.
Really? Okay. What do you think about this abortion issue here in Atlanta?
Abortion works. When they do an abortion, usually you do not have a long-term pregnancy. And so, in that respect, when you don't do an abortion, you usually have a child as a result. Does that answer your question?
No, that doesn't. I'm saying, what do you feel about them illegalizing abortion?
What do I feel about them illegalizing abortion?
Abortion, yeah.
Illegalizing. Okay.
And all these people that stand out for pro-life, and they're out in front of the clinics and being dragged away by police cars and everything like that.
The people that stand out in front of the clinics for pro-life must find some sort of self-worth as a result of being dragged away. Personally, I could take it or leave it, and I would prefer to leave it. But if I had to be in that situation, I would just stand there and laugh.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means that you are for or against abortion?
You
haven't answered my question.
In answering that question, I have to consider two viewpoints. The people that are for abortion believe that it's a woman's right to have an abortion because it's her body. The people that are against abortion believe that government and the state should be involved in stopping women from going out and having an abortion.
Does this mean that you're not going to answer my question?
In answering that question, I usually base it on whether or not I am saying something on the record or off the record. If I say something on the record, then that means there is a record. If I say something off the record, then no one knows what I said and I can deny it later.
Enough about that. Let's see,
Separate out in the family, in the fireplace.
what do you feel about...
Full basement, $6.95.
Okay, if you had $1 million to spend, how would you spend it?
Now, we're down to the nitty-gritty. Those kinds of questions are easy for me to give you a direct answer. I don't have to...
Because you would give it to your favorite charity, is that the reason?
No. No. I would not consider giving that much money to my favorite charity unless it was me.
Oh.
And, of course, it is me. So I would...
So you consider yourself a charity case?
No. Only if someone is foolish enough to give me that much money.
Oh.
Then I would consider myself whatever I needed to consider myself in order to justify me keeping that money. So, what I would do is I would pay out all types of debt, immediate family members, make sure everybody was very comfortable in their living situation.
But then you would have nothing left.
Oh, we're just talking about $1 million?
Yeah.
Would there be any way we could talk about numbers larger than that?
No, just $1 million.
Oh, well, that becomes a little more difficult.
Would you think of any particular investment so that you could pay off your debtors later, maybe?
Well, no, we pay our debtors off immediately. And then, I guess $100,000 home apiece would take a large chunk out of that, but it would also provide some stability. And among the 4 people in the family, somebody could say, well, I want a home in the city. Someone would say, I want a home over in South Carolina somewhere. Someone would say, I want a home on the beach. Someone would say, I want a home in the mountains. And then we could all just kind of travel around between the homes.
Okay, don't you think that maybe if you had that many homes, let's say, for instance, you traveled to your homes a lot and you had one in each state, don't you think sometimes when you ironed your pants, you'd forget which place you ironed your pants and forget if you turned off the iron?
Oh, definitely.
And then you would go, wait a minute, I know I left that iron on, but which
our
place?
family has a bad history of burning down houses. From what I am told, the Bolstons burnt down a mansion and barely saved a baby.
Ina burned down Hink's place up there.
And Ina burned down Hink's place. So there's something about that particular family line and matches or fire that keeps coming up and cropping up in the family history.
She took all her kitchen on 2 or 3 times.
And Mama now is pointing out Ina's burning down characteristics. And we've also been very unsure about a situation that happened 11 years